Okay, now come with another concept, Shannon's encoding theorem. Okay, this is R. Premananda, assistant professor, Government Engineering College, Harvard. Okay. Shannon's encoding theorem. The following steps indicate the Shannon's procedure for generating binary codes which are based purely on equations. Okay, purely on equations. Step 1. Okay, step number 1. You have got some steps. If you have to follow the steps to generate the binary digits, okay, binary units or bits to be transmitted through the channel. First, list the source symbols in the order of non-increasing probabilities. List the source symbols. List the source symbols. List the source symbols in the order of non-increasing probability. Non-increasing probability. If I say given S is equal to S1, S2, S3 and so on up to SQ symbols with the probability P is equal to P1, P2, P3, so on PQ respectively. If the source is having the symbols like this, and these should be arranged such that P1 should be greater than or equal to P2, should be greater than or equal to P3 and so on, greater than or equal to PQ. Means the probabilities should be arranged in the non-increasing order. This is the first and foremost step we have to follow. Step number 2. Step number 2. Then compute the sequence. Compute the sequences. See, in some book it has taken as alpha, and some book it has taken as F. Okay, follow any one of these. Okay, it's no matter. Okay, no, you can have any of the name. Okay, F1, the first and foremost probability is 0, and F2 is equal to P1, the first probability, okay, plus F1. P1 plus F1. Okay, next F3 is equal to P2 plus F3. Means what it says, the current probability plus the previous summation of the previous probabilities. Okay, it has to be like this and so on. Fq plus 1 q plus 1 is equal to PQ plus alpha q. PQ plus alpha q. In this form we have to arrange. Okay, this can be written as PQ. What is PQ plus FQ? What is FQ? FQ is nothing but PQ minus 1 plus FQ minus 1. What is FQ minus 1? That is nothing but PQ minus 2 plus FQ minus 2. 1 behind that. Okay. So this is the step number 2. Means first probability means it's a sequence of probability. Okay. The probabilities. This is the first probability will assume as 0. Next the first probability plus second probability and so on. Okay, so on we have to add. Okay. In theory, while discussing the problem, we will determine the smallest integer value of Li. Determine the smallest integer value of Li places, neglecting expansion Li places, neglecting expansion beyond Li places. Generate the length of the each symbol by using the formula Li greater than or equal to log 2 1 upon pi less than 1 plus log 2 1 upon pi. By this you have to find the Li. The Li should be the integer, the smallest integer we have to consider. The smallest integer has to be considered. Okay. Next step is expand the decimal number Fi in binary form. Expand the decimal number Fi in binary form up to Li places, neglecting the expansion beyond Li places. Okay. Okay. And step 5, remove the binary point to get. Remove the binary point to get the desired code. Okay. Step 3, determine the smallest integer value of Li. Determine the smallest integer value of Li using the inequality. This is the one concept where we find the integer, the length of the code. Li, the length I was expecting to be obtained, that should be greater than or equal to log 2 to the log 1 by pi to the base 2 less than 1 plus log 1 upon pi to the base 2. This is the step number 3. Step number 4. Step number 4. Step number 4. Expand the decimal number Fi into binary. Expand decimal number Fi in binary up to Li places, neglecting expansion beyond Li places. And step 5. Step number 5. Expand the decimal. Remove the binary point to get desired code. Step 5. Remove the decimal point. To get desired code. I'll repeat this. Shannon encoding algorithm. Step 1. Whatever the symbols and their respective probabilities has been given, they should be arranged in non-increasing probabilities. First, they have to be arranged in non-increasing probabilities, or means in decreasing probability. And next, compute the sequence. First means this is the summation. First symbol is taken as 0 and the second symbol is taken as the 0 plus first probability, or you can say that addition of the respective probabilities. Next, determine the smallest integer value with the help of the following equation, that is Li should be greater than or equal to log 2 1 upon pi less than See, it should be greater than or equal to, and this should be less than 1 plus log 2 1 upon p. In this, whatever the value you get, we have to select the smallest integer. And next is expand the decimal number fi in binary. Decimal number fi in binary up to li places, neglecting the expansion beyond li places. Remove the decimal point to get the desired code. Okay. We'll have problem. We'll solve one problem. Here is a example we got to solve. Shannon's encoding error. Apply Shannon's encoding algorithm to the following set of messages and obtain the coding efficiency and the redundancy. See, here it is given. See, 1 by 8, 1 by 16, 3 by 16, 4 by 1 by 4, 3 by 8. See, if it is like that, we cannot say, it is hard to tell the order of the probability, okay, value of the probability. What I do here, I will make the denominator part same. Okay, this can be written as 2 by 16. This can be written as 2 by 16. This is, whereas this is 1 by 16. This is 3 by 16. And this is multiply numerator denominator by 4 such that I will get 4 by 16. This f2 is equal to p1 plus f1. That is, now p1 is 6 by 16, f1 is 0. So that this is 6 by 16. And f2, okay, f3 is p2 plus f2. F2 is equal to p1 plus p2. Okay. Means, or simply you can add 0 plus 6, you get 16. Okay, 6 by 16 plus 4, I'll get 10 by 16. 10 by 16 plus 3, I get 13 by 16. 13 by 16 plus 2, I'll get 15 by 16. Means you are adding the respective probabilities. And if I add this, I'll get 16 by 16, that is equal to 1. We have not required this one. Okay. Okay. First I have to assume 0. Next, this is f1 is equal to 0. f2 is equal to f1 plus p1. f1 is 0, p1 is 6 by 16. Next, f3 is equal to f2 plus p2. p2 is 3 by 16 plus 6 by 16 is f2 plus p2. p2 is 4 by 16 and this is 6 by 16 dot 10 by 16 and so on. Okay. Next, I have to find the length of the individual code. I have to find the length of the individual code. Here is the formula, that is Li greater than or equal to log 1 upon Pi, less than 1 plus log 1 upon Pi. For I is equal to 1, I will write this as log 1 upon P1 less than or equal to L1 less than 1 plus log 1 upon P1. What is P1? Here it is log 1 by 1 upon 16 less than L1 less than 1 plus log 1 upon 1 by 16. This is nothing but, this is the log 16 less than L1 less than 1 plus log 16. Okay, we can find the length of the code word with respect to symbol by the formula Li less than or equal to log 1 upon Pi less than 1 plus log 1 upon Pi. Where I is equal to 1, I will write that P, that is log 1 upon P1 less than or equal to L1 less than 1 plus log to the base 2 1 upon P1. What is P1? P1 is 6 by 16 here. I will directly write this as 16 by 6 less than or equal to L1 less than 1 plus log 2 16 by 6. See, in calci log 2 we don't have. In calci log 2 we don't have. So that I will write this as the by change of base rule, 16 by 6 divided by, with respect to base 10, log to the base 10 that's 2 with respect to base 10, less than or equal to L1 less than 1 plus log 10 to the base 16 by 6 divided by log 2 to the base 10. This is by change of base rule, that is log mn can be written as log x to the power log n to the x log m to the x. This is the change of the base rule. Okay, we'll convert this one. By solving this, we get the answer. Okay, we get the answer, that is this is 1.415 less than or equal to L1 less than 2.415. So you have to select the smallest integer. The smallest integer between 1.415 and 2.415 is L1 is equal to 2. The 2 is the integer. So here I write the 2. Here I write the 2. Similarly, for I is equal to 2. Similarly, for I is equal to 2, this becomes the 2. Okay, L2, and this is 2. I is equal to 2. Directly write I is equal to log to the base 2 1 upon P2 less than or equal to L2, okay, less than 1 plus log 1 upon P2. What is P2 here? Log 1 upon P2 is 4 by 16. This can be written as 16 by 4 because P2 is 4 by 16 and 16 goes to the numerator. So less than or equal to L2 less than 1 plus log 16 by 4. Solving this, we will get the value. Solving this, we get the value, that is, okay, this is nothing but log 2 4 less than or equal to L2 less than 1 plus log 2 4. 4 means you can write this as log 2 to the power of 2 less than or equal to L2 less than 1 plus log 2 to the power of 2. See, we know that log e to the base e is equal to 1 is equal to log 2 to the base 2 is equal to log 10 to the base 10. Okay, the value of their same base is equal to 1. So this is nothing but 2 less than or equal to L2 less than or equal to 3. See, in this case both are integer. In this case both are integer. In among we have to select the smallest integer. So L2 is also 2. L2 is also 2. Okay, similarly solving for all. Similarly solving for all, in the same way we get M3. The length for the L3 is for the 3 and L4 is also 3 and L5 is also 4. This is the length of the code words. Okay, first M5 is of length 2, M4 is of length 2, M3 is of length 3, M1 is of length 3 and M2 is of length 4. Okay, next we have to find. Okay, first before finding the fraction, we have to write this. Okay, f1 is equal to 0, so all these are 0. So length is 0, I'll put the 2 zeros. Okay, and next f2 is what? F2 is 6 by 16. 6 by 16. F2 is 6 by 16. Okay, 6 by 16. By solving this, we get 0.375. Okay, we may add another column, fraction. Okay, fraction, we may add the fraction of f5. Okay, means 6 divided by 16. If you do that, we'll get 0.375. Okay, we have to write that. We have to write 0.375 into 2. You have to convert it to bits. The answer of this is 0.75, means 0 comes out. Next, 0.75 into 2, that is 1.5. So 1 comes out. 0.50 into 2, that is 1.0, and 0 comes out. So that this is the way we are converting the decimal, fraction decimal into the binary. So here I have 0.010. Similarly, F3 is equal to 10 by 16. F3 is equal to 10 by 16. That is nothing but 0.625 with respect to 10. 0.635 with respect to 10. So converting this fraction decimal into binary, first multiply by the 2 and the answer becomes 1.25. In that, take the 1 and remaining is 0.25. So 0.25 into 2, we get the answer 0.5. In that, take 0. Okay, carry will be 0. 0.5 into 2, we get 1.0. So take 1 outside, the carry, whatever that carry 1 outside. After the decimal point, you have to keep 0.0 into 2, 0.0, you can take 0. With this, the code word of the F3 is, you have to take from the upper point to the downwards, upward to the downward. So 0.1010. Similarly, F4. What is F4? 13 by 16. F4 is 13 by 16. This is equal to 0.8125 with respect to 10. Okay, 0.8125 with respect to 10 into 2. Answer is 1.625. Carry will be 1. So remaining is 0.265 into 2. The answer is 1.25. The carry is equal to 1. So remaining is 0.25 into 2. Answer is 0.5. The carry is 0 into 0.5 into 2. The answer is 1.0. The carry is equal to 1. So answer is 0.1101. 1101. Similarly, you have to find the binary expansion for the F5. F5 is equal to 15 by 16 and the answer is 0.9375 with respect to 10. So 0.9375 into 2, we get 1.872. So take the carry 1 before decimal point, take the carry 1. So remaining is 0.872 into 2, okay, we get 1.75. Take the carry 1. Again remaining is 0.75 into 2 is equal to 1.5. Take the carry 1. So 0.5 into 2 is equal to 1.0. Take the carry 1. So okay. Now the step 4. Remove the decimal point. Remove the decimal point and see that. See, the length of the code word is 2. So my code for the message 1 is 00. As respect to M5 is 00. This is also 2. So this becomes 01. This is 3. So 101. This is 3. So that is 110. And this is 4. So 1111. This is the coding what we have done. Okay, this is the coding. Actually, we have to find the efficiency. As discussed in the previous problem. See, to find the efficiency. Okay, I rub this. What is the efficiency? NC is equal to H of S divided by L. Okay, first you have to find the H of S. Okay, what is H of S? H of S is equal to summation of I is equal to 1 to 5. In this problem it is 5 pi into log 1 upon pi. Pi into log 1 upon pi. Directly I write 6 by 16 log 16 by 6 plus 4 by 16 log 16 by 4 plus 3 by 16 log 16 by 3 plus 2 by 16 log 16 by 2 plus 1 by 16 log 16 by 1. So all these are with respect to base 2. Okay, again and again I am telling, don't go for the base 10. And the answer what we are going to get here is, answer for this is 2.1085 bits per message symbol. Bits per message symbol. Next I have to find the L. I have to find the L. Right? The L is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to 5 according to this problem, pi into Li. So the pi, for putting I is equal to 1 to 5, p1 into L1 plus p2 into L2 plus so on up to p5 into L5. So what is p1? 6 by 16 into what is L1? The length of the code for 6 by 16 is 2 plus 4 by 16, that is p2. For that we have the code word length 2 plus 3 by 16. For that we have the code word length 3 plus 2 by 16. For then we have the code word length 3 plus 1 by 16. For that we have the code word length 4. So solving this we get L is equal to 2.45. L is equal to 2.4375 bits per, bits, this is not bits, bits per message symbol. Okay, and now we can find that efficiency, that is equal to, what is H of S divided by L. What is H of S? That is 2.1085 divided by 2.4375, and the answer is 86.5%. 86.5%. And the redundancy, that is R neta C is equal to 1 minus neta C. 1 minus efficiency, that is 13.5%. 13.5%. From this coding technique, we achieve the 86.5% efficiency and 13.5% redundancy. We will continue with some more problems in the next sessions. Thank you.